So this is Excel importer module. Most of the apps will use this, which is useful to create the data in entities at a time by using bulk import. Okay, like that there will be other modules or layouts or widgets available which are useful for our day-to-day activities in Mendix development. Okay, these are UA resources which will be used as the layouts for our pages, so that by default it will have some CSS, predefined CSS to give you proper look and feel UI. Okay, any questions? No questions. Then there is a community also. There is, let us go to developer portal first. Then there is a community also where we can post our questions and get answers. Mendix has its own forum. I will show you that one as well now. So if you face any issues in your development, if you are not getting proper uh, documentation anywhere, if you are not able to find any proper documentation related to your questions, then you can go and post it in this Mendix forum. So whoever having some idea on that, they will respond. Here there are different menu options like forum, blogs, leaderboards, and web program, all this. So in blogs you will be able to see different videos, content based videos published by some developers or some from the Mendix itself. Leaderboards related to the top answered members who have more points, like that there will be some leaderboards. Let it open. It is taking time. Okay, this is Mendix forum. These are top contributors. It is listing out. We can search on your topic here by clicking here, or you can type in here and you can search about any questions if you have based on the issue you are facing. This is Mendix forum where you can post. Suppose let us see this question. Give me a second. Yeah, sorry. So if you see this, someone has posted regarding Excel importer. So if you have posted anything, then everyone will be able to see the question that you have posted and its information related when you have submitted and how many members has been viewed this question. Okay, if some, so anyone can answer. Once they have given answers, whoever posted the question, they can accept that answer. Then it will be shown in this green bar with this green top bar, green label that indicates it is an accepted answer. If you feel that that answer resolves your issue, you can accept that answer. Okay, this is how we will use the Mendix community effort. Okay, in blogs, you can see as a different videos, content-based videos published by some developers or by Mendix platform from Mendix itself. So this will be useful just to leverage how Mendix will be useful in different scenarios to not only for our requirements, we can understand in which different use cases Mendix is useful. Marketplace we have already discussed. Okay. Now we are moving to the topic system requirements. Okay, there are some remaining menu options here which we will not use in our regular day-to-day activity. So I am moving ahead to system requirements. Okay. So to install any Mendix Studio, we just need to have a Mendix Studio Pro installer that can be downloaded from Mendix portal. So that setup file automatically install whatever it is required for that. Mostly it will look for this .NET desktop runtime and these packages and JDK. So it will install automatically. It is not required to do anything manually apart from that running the Mendix installer. Okay, this is the latest version available in the Mendix, and if you go down you can see the previous versions as well. You can download any one of these by clicking on this button. It will download a exe file in Mendix Studio Pro installer file. We can have any number of Mendix installations in our system. So if you have multiple installations, by default one Mendix version selector will also be installed so that you can start launching the Mendix Studio Pro by selecting some version from that Mendix version selector also. Or you can open your app directly in particular Mendix version, like if you have created Mendix app using 9.18.0, now I am installing 9.18.2 as well. So you can go to, if you are not sure about in which version you have created the app, if you have multiple apps in your system, then go to the project folder directly, and let me show you. There will be a file, mpk file. See, so from the Explorer, Windows Explorer, in this for this system, I need to go to Documents and Mendix 9, and if I need to open the third app, then I need to go to this folder. If I double click on this one, then it will open the application in the Mendix version that has been created. Otherwise, you can open the Mendix Studio Pro first, then go to here and you can click on open app and open your application. That is also possible. Any questions in this? Anyone have any questions? No? So anyone have any questions in the already discussed topics like marketplace or Mendix community, or in the previous topics, yesterday's topics?
Hi sir, I'm joining
See
today.
here, this is some of the example marketplace. Yeah, yeah, tell me. Yeah, please go ahead.
I'm joined today. Could you please tell me how to create database? And this is a very separated database are using.
No, no, the topics were not yet covered already.
Oh, okay.
Okay. See, these are the different marketplace modules. By default, those are available while creating the application. So in the same way, if we download any marketplace module, that will be placed here, or it will ask a question, shall we need to create it separately? Sometimes it will create as a separate module here. These are some of the runtime settings, app time settings. And also one more thing, I wanted to add the system requirements. If it is required, sometimes we need to allow these sites by adding them in the firewall settings. Mostly it is not required. If firewall is stopping you to access these sites from the application, then we need to allow these entries in the firewall settings. And by default, it will use Mendix will use whenever you are running applications these ports. So if you need to change these ports, you can go to settings, go to the configurations, see the port, runtime port. You can configure it. See, in local it will use built-in database, okay, and it also supports IBM DB2, Microsoft SQL Server, MySQL or MariaDB, Oracle database, and PostgreSQL. In local also you can connect to this database, but you need to have installed that databases and you need to provide the configuration settings to connect to that database. This is a tab. In this tab we can provide some color codes for activities. As we have discussed in microflows, we can add different activities like for creating a variable, creating a table. For all those we can give some color coding. So by seeing the color coding you can easily identify the activity what it is doing. So this is just for the best practices purpose only. So we will see this in detail later. So as we have asked about the database, so we need to create the tables, in the sense we will call them as entities in the Mendix here in the domain model. So these are different modules. Each module will have its domain, and in the domain model we can create our entities. We can create our entities like this. And we can create the attributes with different data types available in Mendix. These are the different data types available. And we can use this database entry to store the company related information. So here there are some settings. If you see here, persistable yes or no. If you select yes, it will be in blue color. If you select no, it will be in orange color. So what does it mean? If it is not persistable means it will not store the information that you have provided to this company in the database. It will be for temporary purpose only. If you select it as persistable, then it will store that information in the database. And also there is a separate activity to store that information. If you didn't, that means there is a commit activity. If you didn't commit it all, then it will not store again in the persistent entities also. Okay.
That entity, how can we add some data, some sample data? How, where can we see, where we can see
by
that data?
accessing by accessing this by accessing this entity from pages. Okay, you need to design some pages where you can access this entity to list of the records, or if you want to add a new record.
Hello, sir. I am Milind. Hello, sir.
Yeah,
Sir,
get it.
actually,
Yeah, please.
एट्रीब्यूट में मुझे क्या करना था, अपलोड फाइल की क्रिएट करना था, और वो कैसे क्रिएट करनी है सर? डोमेन मॉडल में सर
इसके लिए भी एक ऑप्शन है मेंडिक्स में. हाँ हाँ कर सकते हैं. इसको क्या करना
कर
है,
सकते हैं क्या सर?
सपोज लेट अस टेक additional logs. Okay, suppose in this you want to
file document. Okay,
store the document. You need to generalize it as a file document. What is generalization? It is inheritance kind of thing. one company object is associated with multiple additional docs objects. So you
Okay.
can associate multiple documents to one company record. Okay, this
Okay.
entity you can use it for uploading the documents. Okay,
Yes.
so for company you have asked, right, to feed the data. See, these two pages I have generated just by right clicking here and by selecting generate over pages. It comes with different options already available, working options available. See, this is our page where you can see all the list of companies available in that entity already stored in the database. From there you can search, and you, if you want to add a new entity, so it will use this page, this pop-up, where you can add the company name and contact and save it. If you want to see it in runtime, I will show it right now. Anyone else has any questions?
Sir, how to add drop down in a form, sir?
Yeah, that will be covered at anything. There are widgets available. I have already told in the toolbox there are some widgets available. We need to add whatever the widget we require, like text input or drop down or anything. Like
Okay.
here we are seeing the text box, right? The same way we
Yes.
can add the drop down widget also for our page.
ओके सर, मैंने क्या किया था, एक डोमेन मॉडल क्रिएट किया था। उसके बाद एक डोमेन मॉडल क्रिएट किया, उसके बाद दूसरा एक डोमेन मॉडल, उसके अलग अलग इमर्शन के बाद वो ड्रॉप डाउन लगाना पड़ता है क्या सर?
What is your requirement exactly? Based on that we can
ओके.
see. See,
Yes.
you can create domain models in different modules, right? You can interact with domain models that are present in the other module also. Everything you need to
Okay.
configure in the security, whether it can be accessed or not.
Okay.
If you have one entity in one domain model, it, so if you need to feed the data for a drop down, okay, from that entity,
Okay.
you can access it from other module also.
Okay.
If you have two pages, definitely you need to create two drops. And also one more
Okay.
thing, you can make it
Yes.
as a snippet. Okay, you can make it as a snippet, like how we are using microflows, that is reusable. That microflow can be called from multiple microflows, right? So you are
Yes.
reusing the code, existing logic. In the same way, if you need to reuse the same widget with same data source, you can create snippet. You can create it as a snippet and reuse it in multiple pages.
Okay.
They need to again design everything for that widget in each page, right?
सर, वन मोर क्वेश्चन सर। सो यहाँ पे आपने कंपनी का नाम निकाला, वहाँ पे क्या करना है, मेरे को सिंबल सिंबल लगाना है, वो कैसे लगाए सर?
I didn't get your question exactly. Simple symbol लगाना का मतलब?
यस सर.
You want to add logo? Yeah, in the same way,
यस.
file document.
यस.
You can upload the image. There is another
ओके.
one like file document. By using that, you can upload the images as well. There is image related widgets. You can make use of them, and then you can upload the widget, image and associate with company.
ओके.
Does it answer your question? I hope I have answered your question.
Sir, hello, sir.
Yeah,
Sir,
please go.
how to create a
Yeah,
logo in
please go ahead.
Mendix, sir? How to create
Yes,
logo
yes,
in
please go
Mendix, sir?
ahead.
After
Create logo
creating
in
logo, we have to
create logo in the sense
Mendix
you want to design a new image or what? Upload. That's what
new
just
image,
now I
sir.
have told, right? Just now that
Okay, sir.
yeah, just now I have told. We can make use of the image widgets. We can upload it in the database.
Okay, sir. Okay, sir.
See, based on your requirement, it needs to be in database or what? Based on that.
In
If
database, sir.
if it
It
needs to be
needs
in database, that is different. You need to use widgets. Otherwise, it will be, okay.
in
You
database,
can
sir.
add that images you have created in this images folder or resources. Also, you can use that while designing. If you need
Okay,
it
sir.
to use while designing, also you need to upload it to image folders. So if you need to upload
Okay,
it to
sir.
database, there are image related widgets. Using that, you can.
Okay, sir. Thank you, sir.
Okay. So now this entity is useful for you to upload the images, to save the images to the database. Okay, it was uploaded. Okay. So any more questions? We will see this application running in the browser and we will stop for today. So once this is done, the files failed. There seems to be some errors. Here it is not showing an error. So it will take time. Okay, it will build again complete structure again. I have already shown this in previous classes. You can get that videos and you can how we can add the companies list and all those things. For this we need to close and open the ID and everything. Okay, I'm stopping recording here. Wait.